And then she was coming at me like the owner makes videos on social media making fun of her clients. And I'm like, I don't make fun of my clients because the things I complain about, those people are not my clients.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little hack too with that. I think I've been competing for like 3 years now, 2 or 3 years. I don't always tell your judge, like if your dog's body's longer with like shorter legs, like always tell your judge so they can see and they can know that you're modifying.
Be grooming around doodle face, and then you'll be like, oh my God, I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
That just happens. Does that ever happen to you? You look at your dog and like, I am a good groomer.
Yeah. So many different techniques.
Yeah.
And like trying to consume and absorb them all and like sometimes my dogs look crazy because I got like an Asian-y head with like a UK muzzle. And it's like, what did I just do?
Most memorable grooming moment for me, though, if I have to answer, that's a really, I don't even know. I mean, maybe opening my own business.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
Like, that first time looking around, being like, well, this is my salon. Like,
yeah, like that feeling. I know exactly that feeling. And I miss that feeling. Like Charles and I talk about it often. It's like,
yeah,
we really miss, like, we were like, so, I mean, not that we're not happy now, but like, it was just like a different feeling. It's like, oh my God, this is mine.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, and like it creates like a home, like a second home. Like it just feels like, yeah, it's cool. But yeah, that's a really good question. And what else is it? Oh yeah.
How long? They're so deep.
I know. I love.
Like, where's the first? What's like? What color are my underwear is right now? Like, where are those?
Yeah, I know. Hello. That's for after dark. How long to master teddy bear trim? I don't think you're.
I feel like I'm still not even mastered on that, but
I think there's no way to master something like a teddy bear trim because, like, I feel like it's just like forever change. Like,
just gonna say that, yeah, it's forever evolving. Like, different techniques, and like all these other countries that have so many different techniques.
Yeah.
And like trying to consume and absorb them all, and like sometimes my dogs look crazy because I got like an Asian-y head with like a UK muzzle. And it's like, what did I just do?
I know, but that is kind of exactly what I love for look. That's like what I want to compete showgirl in. Like have a massive head and then like a cute round. You think you're good. You're like, I'm walking on sunshine. And then you're like doing a dog and you're like, I can't get this face to look good. Like you're just, I feel like as a dog groomer, like you're just never gonna completely master anything.
Yeah, exactly. And so if you're like hard on yourself, you're just like, I'm not happy with this. It does not look like that person's on Instagram. I'm not happy.
Yeah, I know. So, and with, I don't know, teddy bear trims, it's really all about like going over those finishing touches and just like not, it's never just like good enough. Like when you want to get like a really good teddy bear trim, it's just all about like brushing it out again, like making sure everything's combed out really good, brushing up, like trimming, thinning, everything. It's just attention to detail, and it's just gonna come. And then eventually you'll just like be grooming around doodle face, and then you'll be like, oh my God, I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
That just happens. Does that ever happen to you? You look at your dog and like, I am a good groomer.
Yeah. I think there's also like a misconception of like people like being really hard on themselves. And it's just like sometimes the dog's coat or like the way the dog looks, not to be mean, but like it just doesn't have it. Like it just doesn't have it. And it's like people like really like, oh my God, like, no, I can't do this dog's face cute. And it's like, no, well, this dog's hair is pinned straight down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like,
and that's what, and it's like, and that's what to me is why I think drawn me to freestyle so much, is because you are doing the best to transform this dog to make this dog look perfect, no matter what it, like the structure of it is. Breed standards, like it's more, if you don't have a really perfectly bred dog, you won't place as well. And which, like, I understand that, I get it, obviously, like the whole point of it, but I like the freedom of freestyle where like I can, you can just morph it.
Do whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little hack too with that. I think I've been competing for like 3 years now, 2 or 3 years. I don't know, something like that. But like always tell your judge, like if your dog's body's longer with like shorter legs, like always tell your judge so they can see and they can know that you're modifying and you're doing different things to make this dog look the way it does.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's really good to know. Okay, yeah. So for competitors, that's really cool. Okay. And here we go. From at the Latina Groomer, what would you tell your younger self? That's interesting.
I'm gonna assume in my career, my younger self, I would tell myself to, like, enjoy the moment. Like, I feel like even still now, I'm
Yeah.
always caught up on what my goal is, and I'm never, like, satisfied or, like, realize how much I've came. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So, like, just to, like, relax and just, like,
Yeah, be in the moment.
be in the moment, exactly. That was
Especially
the word I was looking for.
yeah, 'cause especially being a content creator too, we're always on to the next thing.
Yes,
And
always.
so it's like it's hard like sometimes be like, "No, like, watch that video you made a couple times."
Yeah.
That's my metaphor for being in the moment by being on a screen. Okay, yeah, so that yeah, what would you tell your yeah, to be in the moment? I don't know what would I would tell my younger
I
self.
was just gonna ask you, like, what would you like, what is yours?
I don't know. Just would like oh, I would, like, go back and give myself in high school, like, so many good insults to my bullies because I could, like, read them for
Yeah.
now. Like, I would pop up and be like, "This is so important from the year 2025. Tell this person they suck." No, realistically, I probably would go back to my earlier grooming self and tell myself to not be nervous about posting dog grooming content. Because I think I was just scared of, like, 1, I guess my peers making fun of, like, mean girl stuff, also client pissing off clients by making a joke or whatever. I
Yeah,
think I would just go back and be like, "It's not that serious, just post."
yeah. I actually had a client who I won't even get into deep in the story, but she got upset at Charles over something that made no sense
Of course.
and got her and her whole family to leave me one-star reviews. I had nothing to do with the situation, and then she was coming at me like the owner makes, videos on social media making fun of her clients, and I'm like, "I don't make fun of my clients because the things I complain about, those people are not my client."
Yeah. I know, that's
So it's
so
like
yeah, it sounds like you are just a little insecure of what we were bitching about. Yeah, that is so funny. Yeah, I mean, probably, yeah, I've had a few, but, that's kind of like a blessing in disguise, like, the clients that you're complaining about online and they go away, you're like, "Alright, well, that worked." And also from at the Latin or at the Latina Groomer, what would you do differently starting your salon mobile journey? Well, I guess we kinda talked about it a little bit, but
Yeah,
is there something you would do differently now starting it?
possibly not.
Yeah, because I don't know, because now that we talked about it, we know, like, you kinda it kinda fell into, like, what had to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I guess you said, like, in perfect world, you could have had the salon and the van,
Yeah,
but and how to work with companies. Okay, so does she mean, like, brand deals maybe?
I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna
Yeah,
assume so,
yeah,
possibly.
yeah, so, I mean, how does that happen for you anyway? Like, over
So
the
for me, in the beginning, I'm trying to think who was my first brand deal. I think it was Hyponic. I think Hyponic was my first one.
yeah,
And that one was an accident because I had one of my groomers had, like, put me onto their stuff, and I really liked their aprons that they had on social media, so I emailed the guy and I'm like, "Hey, just order some stuff, whatever, whatever." I was like, "I can't find" 'cause they were I think they're in Korea, so they were, like
yeah,
they just came to America at this time. This was, like, 3 years ago.
yeah,
And I was like, "Hey, like, whatever, love your stuff, just looking, like, do you have your apron for purchase?" And then the guy was like, "Oh, we don't have it for purchase, that's for our ambassadors, so do you wanna become an ambassador?" I was like,
sure.
"Whoa, okay, yeah."
Yes. You know, I what I've learned too, like, doing content and stuff is just asking. Like, literally like, the worst thing a brand's gonna say is no,
No,
and
exactly,
usually when they say no, they'll eventually reach out to you.
exactly. Yeah, and I think, like, you also have to genuinely, like the product, like, just don't go to, like, different brands just trying to get any brand, because if you really don't like that product, like, it's not gonna be genuine, and then you're gonna end up not using it, and it's just not gonna be a good partnership overall, I feel.
Yeah, and I feel like that's the danger you can slip into doing, like, something like TikTok Shop
Yes.
because, like, TikTok, like, wants you to just keep pushing out these videos and stuff, and you're and samples. You literally, like, have to put a video out of a sample. Even though when I do it and I don't like my sample, I still read them for filth, and I know they gave it to me for free, and I appreciate it, but you will
Yes.
appreciate my critique better. Maybe that's why I don't get a lot of sample trashing, a lot of free samples. But yeah, that isn't like, for me too, like, all of the brand deals I've gotten is really just me, like, coming from organically a video that I like making saying I love the product or just a
Yeah.
tutorial saying I use this or whatever, and then
Yeah.
they'll reach out and like, wow, yeah. So I guess really a good way to work with brands besides just reaching out directly would be to just tag them in posts saying that you love them.
Yes.
Not like ads for them, but just like
Right.
in the middle of a thing, just be like, "Oh, and I use this shampoo or whatever."
Exactly. Yeah, and they'll, like, get to, like, know your face, and then when you do eventually ask, they'll be like, "Oh, this person actually genuinely was using our stuff."
Yeah. Yeah, because that is because it's hard too because, like, what is your take on there's a lot of people are saying, like, you shouldn't be tagging businesses that aren't paying you. I guess it depends on
Honestly, like, my personal opinion, like, in the beginning, I've done free work before, like, and I'm not ashamed to say that because, like, I needed to put out a portfolio for myself.
yeah,
So, like, if I'm gonna get free products in exchange for content at the time, sure. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
what are you gonna pay $120 a gallon now? Why not just take the free thing and just make a video that's gonna take you less than 10 minutes?
yeah,
Um, Now, yes, it's a lot different now, like, there's not any brand that I work with now, I do get paid for it, like, whether it's just one piece of content or just
yeah,
an actual ambassador, but even at shows, like, my first show that I worked for free,
yeah,
and, I mean, it's got me to where I am today,
yeah.
so
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's probably a little different for me, like, getting into ambassador work and stuff, like, with a following already, it's, like, a little different, yeah, like, but I don't know, but I also am, like I'm just, like I feel like I overtag. I promote so many like, I'll just wear a smock in, like, a viral video, and then,
yeah,
I don't mean to, I'm always, like,
yeah.
doing promo for
I
people.
mean, that's why, like, right now, like, with, like, my scissors and, like, my booking app, like, I'm kind of, like, dead set. And, like, with
Yeah.
calm because like, literally, you see it in every single one of my videos. But, like, with wet lines, I haven't been a part of a wet line in a few years now, and I just love it because, like, people message me, and they're like, "Hey, do you wanna use our stuff?" and blah, blah, blah. I'll tell them my rate, and then they'll, like, give me the products, they'll pay me my thing, and, like, there's no commitment.
Yeah.
And it's, like, for, like, wet lines too, it's, like, kinda hard because there's just so many good options out there. So it's
Yeah.
like, "Damn, I'm committed to one."
Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, and okay.
But, like, also for anybody listening, like, don't let people take advantage of you either.
Yes,
When
definitely.
I say, like, "Oh, I did free work," like, it was literally just, like, a one thing and, like, that was it.
Yeah. Yeah, you wanna be very aware of your value, I guess, as a content creator, and, like, the thing that I tell a lot of other dog grooming content creators is that we are pretty valuable when it comes to branding wise because we have actual followers that are gonna use it, like,
Yeah,
it's almost more valuable than having millions of followers and getting millions of views when most people aren't gonna buy the thing. But if we're getting a couple thousand views, most of those views are someone that would buy it.
exactly.
So, like, you kinda just be aware of that when you're trying to leverage basically, you just gotta you're leveraging your value for the brand and just, like, prove your worth. And I always say too, if you're, like, new content creator and you're, like, being like you're annoyed that you're not getting good views, like, this is just building your portfolio. Then you have all those videos to go back on.
Mhm.
Because I also tell, like, new content creators too of, like, if you were to go viral and get, like, 1,000,000 views tomorrow, would you, like, be ready?
Yeah,
Look at your feed, like, would you want millions of people to see the videos you have right now?
yeah. I feel like it's, like, so much harder nowadays, though. Like, I just feel like there's just so many like, in any industry, like, so many people are trying to do it now. Like, back when I first started, I feel like I just, like, hopped on that train to,
Yeah,
like, get somewhere because it was, like, a lot easier to gain followers then. Because like, now I see people, they get, like, 1,000,000 views on a video, and I go to their followers, and they, like, don't even have 3,000 followers, and I'm like,
I know.
"Why are you getting followers from this? Like, what's going on? Like, the math is not mathing."
Especially Instagram. It's really
Yeah.
weird. The amount of, like, views per my, like, around 8,000 followers is crazy to me. I don't even understand it. Not that I'm, like,
It's like,
bragging,
"Why
like, "I
don't you
have
have
more."
100,000 ready?"
Yeah, like, it's just strange though, but I guess people just don't subscribe now or follow or whatever.
Yeah. I guess, like, it's just always popping up on somebody's thing so they don't feel the need to, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, honestly, because there are creators I feel bad when I realize I've been watching their videos a lot and I don't follow because it just keeps popping up and I'm like, "Shit." So I guess I can't complain when other people do it. Yeah. Ooh, this is kind of a good one. What keeps you in the industry of dog grooming? Hey.
I mean, I just have such a passion for it. Like, I just generally love what I do. Like, honestly, like, hopefully not, but like, if everything were to like just fall out of like social media and like I wasn't doing social media anymore, I would be so content just being a dog groomer.
Yeah.
I just generally love I started grooming before I started making content.
Yeah,
So,
same.
so like I generally have like a passion and a love and like literally if I wasn't on this phone call right now, I probably would have been watching some kind of dog grooming video.
Yeah, so you really just have the, like yeah, the drive for it and, like, yeah, the passion. Yeah, because I mean, the same with me. I mean, because that's a really hard question to ask, like, why, but I think it's because it is rewarding. It is rewarding, like, to being able to work with dogs and especially
Yeah.
with competing and stuff, and then,
Yeah.
like yeah.
And then also like seeing those like horror stories of like animals being abused or like
Yeah,
something happening. It's like if I stop, like what if a client of mine that I love dearly go to someone like that?
yeah,
So it's like I feel like I can't quit because like I would hate for like a dog to be mistreated because I'm not there anymore. So it's like if I'm there, then that's one less
yeah.
bad rumor that God forbid like a dog would go to or something like that.
Yes, and that's why, like, I had a dog, he, died probably, like, a year ago, but, like, a client, and his whole, like, back end was paralyzed, and, like, while I was washing him, he would just, like, poop and wouldn't notice it and stuff, and there were people that worked with me would be like, "Why do you keep doing this?" And I'm like, "Because, like, I have to, like, I don't think like, I don't trust anyone else to do this, like, this
Yeah.
dog can't stand."
Yeah.
So, like, I understand that, so I think that's the difference, so I think that's, like, whatever is in groomers to make us, like, very selfless when it comes to animals, like, it's just we'll just do whatever. It's so
Literally.
weird.
Some of my dogs bully me, like, I would have a dog, like, not on a lead or something like that. I mean, as long as I know they won't jump off the table, and I just like, "You wanna lay down? Sure, I'll groom your leg while you're laying down."
Yeah. Yeah, it's really just working around the dog too,
Mhm.
and, first ever grooming competition experience.
Kinda winged it, honestly. So I did pack my entire salon with me because I had no
Yeah.
idea what the hell I was doing.
Really? Yeah.
I brought every single guard comb, every single blade, like, why do I need a blade
Yeah.
for competition? I just didn't wanna
It
and then,
hit.
of course, I forgot a 5-in-1 thing, but thankfully, I'm at a damn grooming show, so I bought one
Yeah,
there.
well, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's
my
so
first
funny, you
one
bring
yeah. So my first one was, a client of mine that I still do, his name is Churro, and he had such a wonky body, like but he had, like, the most beautiful coat, and my judge literally told me he looked at my dog, he looked at me, I was like, "Oh, so, like, what are my critiques? What do you think?" And he was like, "You need to get a better dog that's not so chubby," and I was like, "Okay." Just
not
like
the
that.
lead.
That was my only critique. I was
Yeah,
like,
okay.
"Okay."
I mean, fierce. You're like, "Okay, so the cut looks fierce? Alright." Yeah, that's really funny though, but and then where'd you compete for your first one?
Hershey.
Really? Hershey?
Yeah,
Whoa. That's crazy.
Hershey was my first one, oh my gosh.
That's crazy. Well, that's
Yeah.
cool. I mean,
That
rip off
like,
the
that
Band-Aid.
describes me of just, like, doing like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I mean, I was vibing, I was just going with the flow.
yeah,
Like, Charles is, like, freaking out for me, he's like, "You're not nervous?" And I'm like, "No." And it's not because I'm confident, it's just because, like, I'm just a calm person, and I'm, like, very
yeah.
positive. Like, I'm literally just there for fun, and he's like literally last competition, he told me, he's like, "Stop being so nice." He was like, "You're not there for fun, you're there to
Yeah.
win." And I'm like,
Like,
"Okay."
I guess. You're like, "Yeah, but that's like my brand." I'm Stefanie Swasho. So when you're in the first competition and, like, what would be your advice to, like, someone that are thinking about wanting to start competing? Or, like
I think, like, if you're feeling for that right time, there's never a right time. You just need to do it. Like, no one's ever and I think everyone that competes is gonna say that, you're never gonna be ready.
yeah,
So, like, it's just something that you just have to do. And I just feel like if you may be nervous, but I promise you, and I know this because other people say it as well, when you're in there, it's like a blockage. Like everything is quiet and you are so focused on your dog that you're just not worried about anything else. Like
Yeah.
if you look at the competitors, you hardly see anyone looking around. Like they're just so focused on their dog. It's like
Yeah.
tunnel vision. And like I'm the same way. Like I don't think about anything when it's like time for Sally break and I'm like, "Oh my God, 45 minutes just passed or an hour just passed by and now 45 minutes up."
Yeah.
That would be like the biggest nerve-wracking thing.
Is the time.
But
Yeah.
it's the time. But you have to really think you have an hour and 45 minutes depending on the size of your dog. If your dog's taller than geez, I forgot how many inches, you get 2 hours
Yeah.
basically for a bigger dog, but, like, you have to think, like, you're just grooming for that time. You're not bathing, you're not drying,
Yeah.
you're not doing nails, you're not doing paw pads, so, like, it's a
It's
it's a
honest
it's a lot of time yeah, to, like, work around and, like, as long as you know, like, your game plan, unlike me, I literally went in one comp one time and I did a completely different groom that I was practicing on Raven. It's like, "Well, I'm gonna figure it out."
That's
It's
cool.
honestly, like, it's just so fun, and then, like, if in the beginning, like, just be humble, like, you're there to learn, and, like, the judges are there to help you,
Yeah.
and you just, like yeah.
Grooming etiquette, would it be okay to have reality TV show cameras there, and then when I comedically act angry first
Yeah.
one, and then I run out, and then I'll be banned because 'cause they're like, "Stop making this into your TV show." I'm like, "Okay." Um, oh, yeah, okay,
You know
so
what's so funny now that you mentioned that? Charles had mentioned because 'cause I'm doing a groomers retreat thing for, like, my groomer social club in January, and
yeah,
he's like, "Would it be cool if we, like, make one because it's, like, a huge, like, 8-bedroom or 9-bedroom, like, cabin I rented.
yeah,
He's like, "We should make a room like the confession room and, like,
yeah,
make, like, a reality show out of it," and
you should.
I was gonna be like, "Yeah, Becky really stunk," or like something like that.
Yeah, you should, it's so easy. Yeah, it'd be so cool, yeah, you can make, like, one confession room, so all like,
Yeah.
the biggest thing with editing that is, like, just find, the best music. It's really just, like, adding, like, because like, reality shows, it's just all music. Because like, reality shows are so boring if you strip away the music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really funny. Yeah, so wait, what was the question I was gonna ask? I completely forgot. I didn't know what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, so oh, yeah, I wanted to ask, your first competition, were you making content?
Yes, I was.
Yes. So, do you think, like, a part of you too is kind of like, because to me too, when I'm, like, not when people are like, "Why aren't you nervous?" Part of my brain too is like, "Well, I don't know, it's content." Like, even if it goes bad, I can just go make a story.
Literally. Yeah. It's like you're used to, like, so many people watching you already, so it's, like, not really a big deal,
Yeah, like, it is weird in real time, people that, like, watch my videos, especially for
and
me,
they come up to you yeah. Isn't it weird that, like, they know so much about your life, and you're like, "Oh my god, how do you know that?" And it's like, "Oh, wait, I
yeah,
literally talk about it on social media."
I know,
It
it's so
doesn't
funny.
compute. Yeah.
Yeah, it is surreal, like, seeing that because I also love this level of fame of, like, I'm only famous at, like, one place, like, just at an egg grooming expo. It's really convenient because then I can still go.
Do you ever walk into a corporate store and walk by the grooming shop like, salons, you're like, "Do they know who I am?
Yeah, I know, I'm like, "They probably do." Yeah, I'm just
Like,
posing.
do you follow me?"
Yeah, I know, it's so funny, but yeah, it is weird though, like, having these, like, weird niche followings now online, like, it's so fun because it's like you create, like, a real community.
Yeah. I just hate those people that are like they don't say anything to you in person and they message you later like, "Oh, I saw you, but, like, you looked really busy." And I'm like
Yeah.
or like, "I didn't wanna say hi." And I'm like, "Just say hi, it makes
Like,
me feel
no.
better."
Yeah, like, definitely speaking from people who have, like, fans that will recognize us at
Mhm.
only at expos. I mean, you probably but me, only at expo. We just say hi. Like, 'cause
Yeah,
I know that feeling too of, like, not wanting to, but no, like, every person that does content wants you to say hi. They wanna be
exactly.
validated.
Yeah.
Like,
You wanna feel special in person.
so how long have you been with Charles?
We've been together 21, almost 8 years. Next year's gonna be 8 years.
Ooh, 8 years, so
Yeah. Together 8 and then married, it's gonna be 4.
and then married 4. And so did were you grooming when you met him?
So, we both worked at PetSmart. He was he was the assistant manager outside of, like, the store, and then I was just a regular employee inside, and, like, you're not supposed to date in corporate as well, at
Yeah.
least in PetSmart,
Yeah.
and so, like, it was, like kinky because it was like a low key kind of thing. So like
Yeah, that's fun.
nobody knew, but everybody knew kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that's cool. That's so
Then
funny.
he ended up quitting, and then it was just like, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, yeah, so that's cool. So, yeah, so you both were so you met working at PetSmart. That's so funny. And then and but he was the manager of the store, so was he
Yeah,
grooming?
so he wasn't grooming at all.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, he wasn't grooming at all, and then when we opened up our shop, he was, like, the businessman slash bather. So, like,
Oh,
he'll
gotcha.
either prep my dogs or, like, he'll just do the bath dogs, and then when we both went to our first grooming expo in 2021 and, like, he saw the competitors, he saw everything, it just kinda, like,
Yeah.
because he always, like, was interested, but,
Yeah.
like, I'm doing boring haircuts, like, let's be real. I'm just doing, like, PetSmart haircuts at the time. And
Yeah.
then, like, it just sparked it in him. It was, like, really inspiring, and then he came back and he's like, "Okay, I wanna do more."
That's
But he,
cool.
like, learned backwards. So he started doing, like,
Yeah.
full scissor cuts. Like, he was scared of clippers, but not scared of shears, and I'm like, "You're so opposite."
That's so funny. That's hilarious, yeah. And so but he doesn't compete, right? 'Cause I've never seen it you're the
No, he doesn't
competitor and
compete with
he's,
that. Yeah.
the teacher. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've always 'cause yeah, yeah, that's interesting 'cause he doesn't have, like do you think he would ever wanna compete?
He wants to compete, but he's very, like I'm sorry if this makes him feel some type of way, but he's like a sore loser.
Yeah. So, yeah, so he couldn't yeah, it's more yeah, 'cause I feel like you do have to have that more lightheartedness of you to
Yeah.
not take it so
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, he's, like, very competitive, so
Yeah.
and, like, not in a bad way, of course, like, he's
No.
not mean, but, like, he is very competitive, so, like, he just wants to be the absolute best in what he does.
Yeah, so
So
it'd be more for, like, it was stress on him.
yeah, but he is thinking about it,
That's
and I'm telling
cool.
him to just do it. I'm like, "You have to
Yeah.
just do it." He's like, "I'm not ready yet." I'm like, you
You're
can't
like, "Just"
there's nothing to be ready about."
that's so funny too. Yeah, I know. People are, like, watching your seminars. He's like, "I'm not ready yet."
Yeah.
So, what okay, I have this question. What does Charles do that helps your grooming life?
That's a good question.
Oh,
I mean, he's very helpful in, like, every sense, like, when it comes to grooming, I feel like, especially when it comes to, like, a naughty dog and stuff like that, like, it's all me. But when it comes to, like, handling customers,
he's good
because
at it?
like yeah, he's so good at it. I mean, I'm one that, like, I kill them with kindness,
Yeah.
and he's one that you're gonna talk to me that way, I'm gonna talk to you right back that way.
Okay, yeah, so so that, like, me that's me
He's
vibe.
like my backbone.
Yeah. He'll, like, match your energy and so yeah, so that's cool.
Like,
Okay, so he's your backbone for it. Okay. So then that leads me into what does he do that drives you insane in the van?
ooh, that's a good question. It's a good thing that I can't think of anything, actually.
I know that is good. W
Well,
him getting annoyed with you with the bad dog.
I feel like we both bump heads sometimes, besides if it's something personal. I feel like we're both so, like especially because we both teach, like, you wouldn't believe it, but, like, me and him groom completely different, and we teach completely different. Like, our views on, like, how we groom and how we teach are completely different.
Wow,
So,
that's interesting.
when we try to give if I try to give him advice or he tries to give me advice, like, we both kinda, like,
Yeah, that's funny, yeah. You're like, "Really?"
"No, this is the way I'm gonna do
You're like,
it,
"You're
like,
gonna
this is
tell
why I've been."
Stefanie
Yeah,
Swasho
like,
that."
don't tell me what to do. So and then that ends up leading into, like, an argument because then it's like, you can't take critique and, like, on both ends.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, 'cause it is that weird, like, sensitive, like, "Really, you know better?" That's funny. Like, me and my husband dealt like, we've always had this joke when we first met, he's in love with Dogs by Logan, and so, like so it'll be an ongoing thing because 'cause I'll be, like, grooming, and he'll be like, "Well, Logan, like, does this." I'm like, "Oh, does he?" Like, so now it's like he knows, it's like a running gag, so then I met him, but then I went up to him and was like, I was like, "Dylan loves your stuff," and then I was like, "Well, I do too." After I was like, "He loves" I didn't mean to come off
Yeah.
like that, but, yeah, he was happy to get a picture with Logan.
Logan's the best. He's so sweet.
Yeah, he is really sweet. And, yeah, and then so for yeah, so how did the, like, education speaker seminar thing come along too?
So, I've done myself in the beginning a lot of seminars. Like, my first seminar had only 3 people in it, but that didn't like, I always kept in my head, like, I'm like, "That's not gonna bring me down, like, I'm not gonna feel some type of way about
Those
it."
are 3
And
people
then
you're
I
teaching
waited a year before my second seminar, and that one had 30 people in it.
Yeah,
So I was like, "Oh my god, I'm so happy." Like, like, I didn't let the first one bring me down, although it
yeah.
kinda did. And so, like, I did a few of those, and then I did another one in a salon. I traveled to a salon in New Jersey. It was like a private seminar for the lady and her employees.
Yeah.
And Charles kinda, like, came up and, like, helped me a little bit because that's when, like, he was, like, really deep diving into everything and, like, so he started helping me, and, like, a lot of people really enjoyed that, and especially because it's, like, 2 different perspectives.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned before, like, there's things that he does differently and there's things that I do differently, and I feel like it's really helpful because as long as the result comes out the same, it's good. Because like, my techniques I have techniques from, like, 10 different groomers, and I, like, mesh it into one of what works for me.
Yeah.
So I think people really enjoy that, and then we got really good feedback from that, and then we did our first joint seminar, and that got great feedback.
Yeah.
And then one day we just got an email from someone at Barclay. Well, Charles got an email, and they were like, "Hey, like, would you consider doing a seminar?" But it was an online one only.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
that was like our test trial, kind of.
Yeah. I didn't even know they
Uh,
did that.
yeah, so it's called World Groom Expo.
Okay, yeah. Alright.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
so
I
it's
I
just an
knew
online yeah, it's an
that.
online expo, and it is just all
Okay.
education seminars. So
That's
that was our
cool.
first one last year, and the feedback was just, like, amazing, and, like, everyone really enjoyed it's kinda like Sue and Jay, but we're, like, the younger,
Yeah.
not as good as Sue and Jay. And Sue and Jay are very, like, breed standard, and, like, Charles and I are very, like, "Okay, well, this is what you're actually gonna get in a salon." Like, we're working
Yeah.
on real dogs that, like, that you deal with every single day,
Yeah.
and then yeah, so then when that went well and I'm very grateful for that opportunity in the beginning because we did have, like, people like Sue and Jay speak for us as well, like, to get us in because it's hard to get into Barclay, it's very hard. And then
Yeah,
they asked
sure.
us to do our first one in Intergroom last year, and we were like, "Hell yeah." Then that one went well, and then now it's just at a point where we just gave our schedule for 2026, and they were kinda like, "Okay, well, what shows are you gonna go at, and we'll schedule it for it." And I'm like, "Ah, okay,
Oh, that's cool.
you
Yeah,
figure it out."
yeah, that's so awesome. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, because I really liked, because I watched, his Pomeranian seminar, which is cool, and that's why I was sitting there, like, with my husband and stuff, and I'd be like I was like, "I can do that," 'cause he's not a groomer. Um, but, yeah, no, it was and that's cool, like, that's really fun, and speaking of, like, just education and stuff like that, like, what would be the most common mistake, you see groomers make? Like, if you could think of, like, a quick something to, like, someone could take away from this.
Like, from me teaching or from, like, someone actually every day?
Well, I guess just every day or, like, what you've observed and, like, what you would, like, advise as their teacher.
So, like, Charles and I have been to 3 salons so far, where, like, basically the owners paid us to be there and, like, mentor their groomers, and a lot of the times, I see a lot of groomers, like, kinda rush,
Yeah,
like, take too much time on the prep, and then they don't understand why it doesn't look crispy, like, the coat, why is it not coming out straight?
yeah,
I see a lot of things, like, groomers trying to, like, cut corners. So,
yeah,
like yeah, so, like, they'll use, like, a guard comb on, like, the head on a certain coat type, and I'm just like I always try to explain to everyone, I'm like, "You don't have to scissor every single dog's head, but if you want it to look a certain way," and, like,
you
especially
do.
in the coat type, and, like, something that I teach with, like, doodles is the reason why I don't really like to use guard comb on doodle heads is because all doodles comes in different shapes, different sizes, different coat types. So like an A comb is gonna look longer on this coat, but it's gonna look shorter on this coat.
Yeah,
And it's just gonna mess up your head, like, completely. Things like that. And like a lot of things and like it is unfortunate that groomers just say it's like they're just like, I don't have time. I don't have time to fluff dry my dog. I don't have time to like finish scissor my dog. And like I get it,
yeah,
but it's also like, you can, because 'cause I'm like, "Your boss is here for me to help you, and, like, I'm helping you. Like, let's make time." You know what I mean?
yeah,
But
like,
it's
you have to
yeah,
maybe charge more
yeah,
for a fluff dried finish.
exactly. Like, one of the girls at this one shop and I brought that up because that's something that she said to me. She was scheduled till 5, she was done by 3, ready to leave, and I'm like, "So you did have time."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
did
so
have
then you did
time.
have time. Yeah, so that's the thing too. Yeah, it's just it's like a lot of attention to detail and stuff, and, like and I think it's a lot of people maybe that would help them and incentivize them if you be like you because I'm thinking about that like the more I get into like my detail work and stuff to charge extra for like show
Absolutely.
quality grooming or like so people can still get the like where you don't fluff dry the face and you can just like trim it up short or whatever but like for cheaper price versus that like because I think that is yeah because you have to start because luckily like for we have recently gone up in price, and I feel like which is good, like, I feel like I'm matching, like, the people around my area more, but I I've been, like, practicing my, like, prep and stuff for, like, show and stuff like that, so, like, I feel like I've been doing, like, so much extra work on my clients, and they're not being and I'm not charging them for it, but I'm like, but they're giving me the experience for
Exactly.
but, yeah, but I feel like once I'm, get more accomplished, I feel like I could be like, you could get a show cut or whatever, like, quality
Yeah.
cut.
Or, like, even just, like, you as an individual, like, you can have your own pricing, especially, like, with your social media and,
Yeah.
like, who you are, like, you can definitely have, like, a separate pricing from everyone else.
Yeah, you're right, 'cause if yeah, 'cause, like, more known or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, and, like, you're doing more work as well, and it's like, "Oh, okay, like, my dog's gonna look like this if Jay grooms my dog," so
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I already, like, do have those clients and stuff too, and I have had people work for me, and they're like, "Yeah, like, but I can't get that finished," and I'm like, "Yeah, but I also spent an hour longer, like,
yeah,
prepping and fluff drying," and yeah, so there's, yeah, it is hard to balance that. That is I feel like that is the biggest issue when you're just, like, more of a pet groomer. Because I think that's too I feel like people pet also the clients want this, like, show quality finish, but want to pay the pet grooming price. And, like, you can't expect that, like, for this. Like, it's just
exactly.
and I think also groomers too. I think a lot of groomers get it in their head of seeing like, people, like, really fancy grooming is online, and then they're like, "My everyday groom should be like that."
Yeah,
And I'm like, "Well, no, not if the person's not paying that and you're stacking dogs because you charge less and, like, all this stuff." Like, it's yeah,
yeah.
there's, like, a lot of factors.
There is, and there's a lot of dogs that I do, and, like, I tell this to, like in all my classes, because like, people are always like, "Oh, like, the dogs you post on Instagram, like, they have such long coats," and I'm like, "Not all my clients are like that, because the clients that I know that can't handle it, I'm gonna think about the dog first, and
Yeah,
they will be getting a one length all over because
yeah,
they can't handle it, and if they don't wanna commit to, like, a closer schedule, so
yeah,
I always tell people, I'm like, "I'm just like you, like, I leave out of here, I'm shaving a Shih Tzu, 10 all over, like,
yeah,
I'm not doing anything fancy."
yeah, it's not always fancy.
Exactly.
Okay, alright, so let's wrap this up with some, like, fun, like, quick fire, like, game things I have planned for you, and then because I know I'm just, like, getting late now, so okay, and wait, so you're in New York, you said?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so we're in the same time zone, we're good. Okay, so this is a quick rapid fire this or that, and I say 2 options and you pick 1.
Okay.
Okay, mobile or salon?
Mobile.
Mobile. Doodles or poodles?
Poodles.
Clippers or shear?
Clippers.
Clipper.
I feel like I can, like, do a whole room with just clippers, and I'll make it look clean. I'm very confident in that.
Yeah, alright. Do a lot of skimming and stuff.
Hell yeah.
8 AM dog or 3 PM add-on? Like, last minute. 8 AM? You're
Yeah,
more of a
it
morning person?
not really, but I have become.
And you'd prefer that? Like, yeah, there's something so, like, getting an unexpected dog at the end of the day, like,
Yeah. And just, like, clients, like, that call last minute, they're always, like, the worst ones. When you're like, you have a
or
feeling I shouldn't take you last minute, and you do, and then it just ends up horrible.
always, yeah. Oh, so would you rather have talkative client or quiet client?
Talkative client.
Really?
Yeah.
But especially with, mobile, how does that work usually? So you park up and do you connect, like, their power or water or anything?
No, everything is like, we have a 50 water gray and a 50 water fresh tank, and then we have, battery packs. We don't have the generator, which is why I really complain about mobile.
Yeah.
I don't know how people do generator. Everything's, like, fully electric, so I don't have to deal with any of that.
Well, that's cool. That's awesome. Okay. Would you rather have, like, a really, like, perfect, gorgeous looking dog, but they're like horrible behavior, or like a dog
Sounds like half my clients.
or a dog that you can never make look good, but they act really good.
I already deal with the first option, so I'm gonna go with the first option.
And groomer confession. Guilty or not guilty? Ever cried in the van?
Yes.
Yes.
And I use a blow dryer to dry my tears.
Yeah, you're like, I'm good. Judged a dog's name.
Judge the dog's name. No, I don't think so.
Been like, really? Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to
I
think.
think so. Have you ever?
Like, yeah, I don't know, because I kind of feel like, oh, that's cute. Like, even know what it is, it's never like judging.
Yeah.
I don't know why I wrote that.
I
I
mean,
always am
good
like,
question.
I'm
I'm
like
sure there's someone.
reading my own questions, like, and I'm like, why did I write that? Or, pretend you didn't hear the phone.
Oh yeah,
For
you've
real.
been chopped.
Oh,
And then all my employees do the same thing, and I'm like, God damn it, I gotta go do it now.
last one. What do you want your legacy in the dog grooming industry to be?
I want to like always be known for like to being very helpful. Like anybody that comes to me, like they always say the same thing, like, "Oh my God, you actually responded. You actually like whatever." Like, because I know like myself, and I still struggle. Like, there's a lot of groomers that are up there that I've tried to connect with because I want to learn from them, and it's kind of like they're a little snobby,
Yeah.
and so I never want someone to feel that way. So
Yeah, and I would say that's successful. Like, the first time I met you or every time I see you, like, you're always like, "Hi," and, like, very nice,
yeah,
like, it's really cool. Yeah, like, I was so excited to see you at New England. I was like, "Oh my god, hey." I
yeah.
didn't wanna, like, bug you. You're, like, groomer. I wanted to, like, go up and say hi, but I was like, "I'm just gonna, like, quickly say hi," but,
Yeah, no, I was
um
just the ball. Yeah, like I just like wanna be like really successful. Like I said, like I wanna become a judge. Like I really wanna be like the next generation of like Jay, Sue, Terry D'Amelio. Like
yeah,
I wanna be them.
yes.
But like our version, like our millennial Gen Z version of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and so wait, so how old are you then? Are you? Because 'cause I'm 34.
I'm 29.
So you're 29. Okay, so you're, like, kind of, like, and how old is Charles?
He's 34.
Okay, oh, so he's my age.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, wait, yeah.
Around there. Okay, so yeah, so we're, like, around the same age then.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, so and do you have anything, and also, are you a fan of Taylor Swift at all?
Okay, I was hoping you weren't gonna ask me that. I don't not like Taylor Swift.
Oh, no, I'm so down to talk to people who aren't Swifties.
Okay. Like, the only Taylor Swift song I know is, like I forgot the name of it, but it's like, "She wears short skirts, I wear
Oh, You
T-shirts."
Belong With Me.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And, I mean, if she's, like, on the radio, like, it's cool. I'm very, like, stuck in, like, old time
What music do you like to listen to?
everything. When I tell you I will listen to jazz, I will listen to, like, Frank Sinatra, then I would listen to, like, Cardi B. And then I'll listen to Beyonce. Like, my music genre then I'll listen to, like, 80s music, like, I'm everywhere.
Okay. Well, then if I send you a playlist of, like, Taylor Swift songs that I think you would like, will you listen to it and then, like, come back on the podcast and see if you like?
Yeah, and I have, like, all the time in the world because I'm by myself on Tuesdays in the van, so
Yes. Okay, so then, yeah, so we need to do that. Yeah, I'll send you I'll make a public Spotify playlist as Stephanie needs to become a Swiftie, and
okay,
those will be the ones I think you'll like.
okay.
And, do you have anything you wanna promote? Like, that's coming up soon or anything? I mean,
Just my retreat, like, my socials retreat.
yeah, that's gonna be so
Yeah,
cool.
I still have 4 spots left, so
Ooh, when is it?
it's the same weekend as Charm City, which I'm really upset that I had to do that, but I had to because my sister's wedding's the week before, and then I couldn't do the week after. So I wanna say it's 24th of January, so it's a weekend, Friday to Sunday.
Because that's cool because my birthday is the 20th of January, so it'll be a fun birthday retreat.
It would be. We can talk about that.
Yeah. Okay, so and of course, I wrote where can people find you? Like we all know, but at Stefanie Swasho.
Literally all across the board, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok have the same name.
Yeah. And yeah, and definitely, yeah, I want to come on and do this again. We can talk about like certain specifics. We can do like a live Q&A. That would be really fun. I'm
Yeah,
gonna start
I
doing
think
that.
that would be fun.
Yeah, that'll be really
Yeah, I had people asking me, they're like, "Is it gonna be live?" I'm like, "I have no idea." I'm like, "I
Yeah.
don't know anything. I just know I'm clicking a link
Yeah.
and I'm there."
Yeah, so yeah, no, I'm getting used to the live thing because I'm like, I think like through this setup, I have it set up right. But I was like, I
Yeah,
want to test that tonight. I was like, we'll try because I'm doing a test run with Jane Gallagher on Sunday. So
I love her so much.
yeah, I know she's great. But yeah, so this has been so much fun, and I can't wait to do this again. So nice. Yeah, maybe sometime we can have Charles on too.
Yeah.
I do need to start like I have so many like interviews that I've recorded and lined up, but it's all women. So I need to interview a man at one point.
Oh
Okay.
my god, you would, like, have a ball with him. He, like, jokes a lot, so
He's really cool. Yeah, I really like him the few times I've met him. So all right, until next time, this has been a Jay in the Life. Do you have any final words of wisdom you want to give to the people?
I can't think much right now because 'cause I'm so tired. I don't think I should.
Mine is
Say, "What is yours? Help me out."
stay hot. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just be hot. That's my advice.